So welcome everybody to the week 2, or technically the week 1, but the second episode of the content. I'm joined here by Ameeno, Bradensoccer22, and the CHAZZ. Let me just fix one thing on the stream. Here we go. All right. I don't know. So first we'll start with you guys. How are your week 1 games? What do you think about your games? I know that Ameeno and CHAZZ played each other. What do you think of your teams so far?
In what order were we going here?
Let's go with the Ameeno first. You're the last to come, so you're the first to go.
It was fun. I love playing with pretty much everybody on my team. I didn't know Epi before.
Mm-hmm.
She's very fun. She's kind of chill. But the other goons, I have a lot of fun playing with. So.
And if I remember correctly, so Samada was your carry when you won Empty, right?
Yep, and Og was my 3 when I won RD2L. So.
Okay. So you know each other really well. All right,
Yeah.
CHAZZ, what will you say about your team?
Like my team. Fortunately, in week 0, we didn't have the full team.
Mm-hmm.
And Reed's like a really big part of our team, so it feels pretty sad. But
Yeah, I mean,
Reed owns.
so the question about, question that I had, and I think a lot of other people, by a lot I mean Legacy and Shane, I think, is Twilight 4. How does it work out for you so far?
So it's getting better because he's getting coached by Reed on how to play 4. So he'll get better with season 2. And he did have that one PC season where he played like the whole regular season as 4.
Mm-hmm.
And they got like top 2 in the regular season. Then playoffs, he had to play carry. But so I think he'll do fine on 4, especially with Reed helping him out.
Yeah, it's good. Reed is definitely a good 4. Just finished second, unfortunately, lots yesterday. They had the grand finals, lost 2-3. But it was a very good series. All right, Braden, your team.
First, go ahead.
Yeah, your team. A bit of a surprise week 1. I mean, I thought you would at least take a game off, but I was also not high in the Princess team at all. But the other people were very skeptical of your team.
Yes, they were.
So, how did it go? I mean, I watched a bit of the game 1 before I left to play Scrim full lads, but I watched like half of the game 1.
Did you watch my stream or Legacy stream?
Yeah, I watched your stream.
Yes, that's what I like to hear.
So I started watching your stream, then I started casting with Legacy, and then I left. And then Legacy kept casting with the off after that.
Gotcha.
And I saw clips of Beast going ham on
Yes.
on the ET.
Yeah. So honestly, I mean, week 1. I mean, I'd like to preface with the fact that I am 90 MMR. So if I say something stupid, that's why. But I would say a lot of people are skeptical about our PAS 4 8K player. Obviously, phenomenal player. I think a lot of what he brings to our team is shot calling and just organization. And I think that's where, like, him as a PAS 4, he can pretty much do whatever he wants. I wouldn't say he's a PAS 4, he's just very much a flex over everything. But like game 1 and 2, his shot calling showed. And I think he kept Beast in line. And our safe lane didn't go terrible. We're literally under 2k safe lane. JGR, fun dude to play with. Right, so far it's good vibes, but you know, I played on other PDC teams for week 1. It was good vibes, and it just, not naming names, but it just fell apart. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, sometimes there is a conflict starting, and I know I've been in situations like when a conflict starts mid-season, when you're like playing together for like it was MT12, so we played together for like 4 months, and 4 months in, suddenly two of my teammates started absolutely hating each other, and like it's too late to change roster. Like it was like right as playoffs were starting, and then like suddenly my team just falls apart because people hate each other and don't want to play together.
Yes, yeah.
It hadn't happened, but yeah, and I'll say I watched the game 1. From the part I saw, I remember there was one play. Grand King was playing on the Trend Protector, and he was sitting in the bot lane, and he saw like 4 or 5 heroes in the bot, and I immediately saw 4 of the heroes like who were kind of near bot immediately go to top and top dire jungle, and I was like, I don't know. I didn't hear your comments because I was casting at the point, but I was 100% sure that it was literally him like telling all of you guys go away, farm the whole map, the whole of like 5 enemy heroes are bottom. So yeah, obviously the 8k position 4, like I would say that if this team would have like an 8k mid or 8k carry, or even like any core 8k, I think people will be way more interested in this team and would give it like higher rating, because PDC has a story, with Rudy winning, with Colin of Squid doing well, with Math, I think it was like season 2 or something. Also a pretty good team there. But the support is what makes people question their team. Alright, well, good to hear that you're all enjoying it so far. And let's go to my power rankings. I mean, it's not really power rankings, but whatever it is. I will say that I changed them not so much. At least for the top half, because the week 0 was a scrim week, and some people didn't try so hard, like tried out, they tried out something in game 2, and like some teams I know whether they tried or not, but some teams I have no information. All right, so let's open up top 4 teams here. So I swapped the Ameenos and Legacy team around. So now Ameeno, you're number 1. In today's sheet, and I'll say that like the reason I ranked you below week 1 is I didn't know anything about your cores, and like I was told that that they're actually good, basically, by on our first stream by Legacy and Shane. So I think your team is just more well balanced. I still think Legacy's team is really good, but for now that is it. And like I did the same, I dropped Math because I bumped myself a bit. I'm going up. We'll see you at the 1 soon. So like not big changes. Like it's basically the same order, and I think this one should be around the same as well for the next bunch of teams here. I just upped career team because I like how they played week 1. Obviously, they played their team that I have a lot to say about when we get there, but I just bumped in 1 spot. And now we're coming here. So unfortunately, CHAZZ, I needed to bump you down. I was really impressed by Plupos and Ben Chilla's team.
XD.
They fucking dominated in their game. They played the shortest series of the week, and they fucking stomped. I don't know, how
competition is much worse.
Yeah, their competition is
You're
worse.
literally having me play against the 1 seed.
Their competition is worse, but
Hey, there's no seed. I wasn't the 1 seed. Come on.
Come on.
yes, but
we went dubs for them too.
yeah, but when
Probably even harder.
When team stomps like 20 in two games like 25 minutes, you cannot ignore that. And obviously, like when they have chat mid laners, when they have a mid player who goes Midas Dagon on Storm Spirit, this team should be rank 1 right now. Just for this guy, like I'm watching this.
What?
I'm watching this in a 25 minute victory, And the fact that you can win with buying Midas Dagon on Storm 25 minutes in.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Madior. I was on your side and not CHAZZ's side until I saw the Midas shit. Was definitely not.
This is a
this
big
is-
L. Their
this
team's
is the
going
other
downhill
team.
real quick.
This is a big win because if you can win
Oh.
with this, with buying
No.
these items.
If you're losing to that, there's a big issue, dude.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. We'll come to that point. But like, honestly, like I opened this up, and like everything seems normal except for this. I would like to know how this happened and why. I suspect they had a lot of fun, and Pluto is my friend, and he told me that they really had a lot of fun. So, but yeah, it's just
I would hope so.
it is insane.
If you lose with that inventory, I think this band is going.
Well, four of them were in a team that won MDTL in the past, and I think they're all four of them are really good friends.
He's talking about the other teams going to disband.
The other team is bad?
No, and then
Yeah, because they lost to the Dig on Midas.
I mean, honestly, maybe we'll see. We'll see what happens. But they can say, "Right, guys, it's Scrimwick. It doesn't count, right?"
It is Scrim Week. Who cares? They didn't pick Death Prophet or
Yeah,
anything. Sure.
I don't think you can really change the rankings based off Scrim Week. But yeah.
I mean, yeah. All right. So now we'll come to the bottom, to the lower tiers. I need to open up everything here because everything has changed around a lot in here. Not no, because I don't know. We played them. We won pretty easily, but it's just hard to say anything. I didn't see anything great, but I didn't see anything terrible. Mona's team I placed at 16, and unfortunately it's not longer relevant as they disbanded. Today,
That's who we played this week.
you're no longer playing them. We have math in the chat, so maybe we'll get a replacement team. Maybe not. I have no idea. But I mean, I'm like a manager in their team, and I knew that they'll have problems, which is why I put them as the potentially first team to disband. So CHAZZ in the chat saying that they're working on a replacement, but not this week. So I don't know what happens to you guys during the match. Are you getting a 2-0 forfeit win? Will you play it later in because there's a makeup week? I don't know.
Getting griefed by the admins that are so cold in my pocket.
Okay, yeah, that's so the applesauce is they're saying that your game will be bumped to makeup week. So you just have a bye this week.
Yeah.
So the rest, I mean, these two I think pretty self-explanatory. Jeffrey did fine, went up a bit. Princess lost to you guys, Braden. It's hard to it's hard for me to place them lower than a team that disbanded. So they're at 15.
Respect.
For now, I have no idea. I don't know who will be replacing. So no information there. And these two teams, I rate both you and Gazelle as the bottom two teams. Gazelle's was a rating based not on how good the team is at their best, but at how bad their team can be at the worst in my eyes.
Okay.
Because I was extremely skeptical of their mid, but I already said that I won't repeat myself. In week 1, they did really well. I think they won one legacy, but I asked Legacy after the game what he thinks, and he said that their mid is pretty good. Has a bit of a limited hero pool, and he doesn't have much experience in leagues, but he's a legit 7K player. I have no information, on how what he in comms, what kind of player he is, but if he's not a grief, and at least for now we see that he's an actual 7K player, I would say if they have a solid two basically 7K players, they should be at least middle of the pack. And I think they're just, at least for now, I'll put them higher than you. But I was very impressed with how he did week 1, so you're no longer in the F tier on my list.
Let's go.
I will reorder it later because I don't want to mess up the sheet right now. I mean, I can try, but let me see. How do you do it?
Math could if Math is still even here, he's typing.
Wait,
He
no,
knows.
this is the range. I figured it out once when I made it, but I already forgot how to do it.
I think you like
It-
right click the
it-
highlight or something like that, and there's sort
Oh
there.
yes, thank you. And now it says it has header week 1. Wait, oh, okay, I see. I need to select everything, and now I need to select sort. Column week 1. All right, now we go. Yeah.
Connor would be so proud of me.
I'll still need to add the colors, but I don't know how to change that. But yeah, these are my rankings for week 1. Do you guys have anything to say? Do you think like any obvious teams that you would put higher or lower than that?
Mass team should be lower.
You're not a believer? You're not a believer?
Yeah, like he had a 7K last time. That's why he did well. And
Well, he has a basically 7K player now. Oh no, never mind. That's Rook is in. Wait, Rook is in 7th. Yeah, he has Tint. I mean, I don't know, like.
and they have like Shane like literally can't play PC weekend, like, so
Well,
no way they're a top 14. They don't wanna win. They wanna lose earlier.
Yeah, that's the Shane contributor, you know.
Yeah.
If he's gonna meme, they're gonna be like bottom tier. If he's gonna put like an ounce of effort, maybe, you know.
And he will meme with Math. He got Radiance
with
and
Kyle and Math, the meme
Yeah.
potential is like off.
This team is a meme team. There's no they're 4th.
Yeah, maybe you don't know Shane, but that guy, Maelstrom Kanka, all you have to know.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Instantly.
I can tell you why I rated them pretty high. Like, to start off, and like I would honestly say I would put them as top 2 if Tint was a true like mid player. Like, you know, if like, because Tint is not a mid main. If they're in mid main, I would put them at like one of the top 2 teams. I think that Killjoy is Kyle is extremely valuable at 4.7. I think he was bumped up a bit, but not by a lot. He used to be a 6K player, and Shane used to be 5K. And like CHAZZ is a really good +4 for a 2K player.
Well,
So, like,
I agree. I think all the players on that team individually are some really value players. Something about the combination and the meme potential is too high.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
The
And,
risk factor.
I mean, Shane confirmed to me that Matt will be the one picking, and not the Shane. So, you know, we won't get the Medusa bans from themselves. You know, it limits the amount of grief that can happen, I think, a bit. But you know, I think like at worst they will be mid tier. I don't think they can be bad enough to be like absolutely terrible.
I don't think they can be top tier though.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna
unacceptable out
say
of top tier.
I would swap CHAZZ with them, like off the rip.
You swap chat. Alright, well, I mean, I would consider swapping in, you know, like either Sev or Courier, but like it's hard for me because like Sev won applesauce in week 1. So I'll see, you know, after this week, like this week is big. Like, you know, if Matt fucks up, these teams are like he can go back to like all the way to 8 or 9.
Massey's probably gonna peak at the early part of the season, so it's not gonna be that accurate.
Who is he playing? Who is he playing? Like, oh, he's playing Sev. Alright, this is actually a perfect test. You know, like perfectly 4 versus 6 seed.
Yeah.
Wait, CHAZZ, who do you play first week?
Courier.
What is that?
The
See, okay, see, that's
easy
also a good
wins.
matchup. Nice.
Yeah.
So I think Reed is like, this is a hot take, but like 80% of why their Lats team even got to the finals. So like with this guy, I'm almost certain the CHAZZ team can do like really good. So I'm gonna assume we're gonna find out this week, obviously, because their matchup isn't easy, I think. And then you'll see.
I mean,
Reed is the GOAT.
I'll agree with you that Reed is a really good player, and I think Reed was definitely one of the best players. It's like, it's hard for me to say that he was the best because Mr. Lenz and FN are almost also
Mr.
really good individual
Yeah,
players.
continue.
I see some beef. Is there?
Oh, no. I was gonna say yes, but I do think Reed is like a big reason why they were winning a lot of their games.
I mean, okay, I will say that if a player plays position 3 heroes and plays them at 4 and makes it work, this says something, especially like, you know, in the 6.4k average league.
Yeah.
So for sure. But you know,
We will see.
It's week one. It's week one. We'll see where it heads, right?
Yeah.
Chaz, don't disappoint me, please, bro. Please.
Yeah.
All right.
As long as we can play this next week.
All right, guys. Let's go to the prediction next. For the next week. Mino, your guys are not playing, so these are irrelevant. Let me grade out.
Oh man.
This
I
is-
gotta predict. This is gonna be so good.
Yeah,
Let's go.
You can just be based. It doesn't matter. Matt versus Sev. Both Shane and Legacy off stream because they're not here today, but I still asked them to do it. They said 1-1. What do you guys think?
I think Math loses both games in the draft. 0-2.
All right. CHAZZ. Wait. Oh, I don't have a slot for Ameeno. Well, oops. I didn't. I planned this out before you joined, but it's a fast fix. All right, CHAZZ, let's go.
The 1-1 because they're
Ameeno.
gonna be one game and not one game.
Yeah, I don't think Matt team is gonna win. I would love to be surprised, but I think it's a 2-0 the other way.
All right. I'll say 1-1. I'll say, as you said, Matt peaks early on. Sev's team, I'm still not convinced like they'll be like the best team. Like they have potential to be the best. But we'll see. I think like it'll be a 1-1. Legacy versus Princess. Braden.
I mean, we beat 2-0, Princess 2-0 last week. I would like Princess to make this 1-1, make us look a little bit better.
You want 1-1, right?
1-1.
That's
Ameeno?
such a 5-head take, actually. That's so smart. I'm gonna say it's probably a 2-0 for Legacy. But...
Alright. CHAZZ?
Yeah, definitely 2-0 for Legacy.
Yeah, I agree with you. Based on the week 1 performance, Princess team has a lot of questions. Ameeno isn't the content, yes. He's been summoned.
Yeah, this is a first Madior. I refused any time beforehand.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, I love you.
After yesterday's shellacking that I received, I don't know if you watched what happened top lane in game 1, but I don't want to remember that one.
Okay, I don't remember.
I lost tier 1 in 4 minutes into the game. To like.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right, back to here. Not Milk versus TM. I think two of the worst teams, at least from what I've seen so far. Braden?
Split the series pretty close together.
1-1?
1-1.
Ameeno?
Wait, can you show me the players on those teams?
Sure.
real quick?
Not Milk, Raymond Boy, Broken, Avith, Pony Seller. Oh, also noted that those guys, at least Not Milk and Raymond Boy, I think got banned from MWTL last week, and I don't know if PDC has a decision. We have CHAZZ and Matt in chat if they have any information, if they'll be allowed to keep playing PDC. But for now, I'm assuming that they are, because there was no announcement that they are not.
I think even before the ban, I would go 2-0 for Tia.
Applesauce says they're fine. Alright, so they'll be allowed to keep playing. And Tia, yeah, I would also see it here.
Yeah,
Also
I think
think
2-0
2-0 for Tia. Sick boy. He's gonna go ham.
Alright. Let me think. Tia got TO'd by Plupo in such a hard fashion that I tend to agree that Not Milk will get the win. Will they get 2 wins though? That's the question. I don't think so. I think it'll 1-1. I'll go safe. CHAZZ versus Ben Shoei and all of their stack. Braden.
I give CHAZZ the 2-0. I'm playing favorites.
Why do you like CHAZZ? Because of another one? Or any other reason?
I don't know Bishili, so I'm just playing favorites with CHAZZ. Sorry, Bishili.
Fair enough. Ameeno?
I don't know who this Chen guy is.
Oh, wait, before we talk about this, Plupo sent me a screenshot of him talking to his mid laner. His mid laner is saying, what the fuck is this? This is the best build, people are bad. If Storm doesn't go Dagon, that means that the player is bad.
I hope CHAZZ 2-0s then.
Okay. Fair enough, we have haters in chat. CHAZZ?
I'll go with 1-1. I feel like from what I've seen from the CHAZZ team, they do really well on one game, and then in the other game they like rust, like Badger isn't fully caught up with Carry yet. But
Yeah, I
if
mean-
it was late in the season, I'd say Sauce Team 2-0s.
Yeah, Badger doesn't play that much Dota, I think. At least not the account that I checked. And, you know, he's primarily a caster. Badger won't be there, Applesauce says. He's gone for the next 2 weeks. Does it change anything for you guys? Or no?
It would matter on the player standing in for him, but since I don't know, I'll just go 1-1.
Okay. You know what? I'll believe in my boy Plupo. I didn't believe last week. I said they'll 1-1 Tia. I'll believe Plupo. Prove me right. You're winning 2-0 to shake up the rankings here.
That would.
Me versus Jeffrey. Braden, you're first as usual.
I'm gonna go with a 1-1. Looks like Jeffrey would be a big upset. I believe in my boy.
I mean, it's a big upset according to how I think of him, because I don't like sub 4K mids, and I like.
Gotcha.
That's where is his team? I think. Oh, there it is. Like I just don't like sub 4K mids. That's just my thing. But I was told that he's X5K or something.
Yeah.
So
And B-God should be back next week. Or this week.
This week.
This week.
yeah, this week. All right, Ameeno.
This team is cool, but they're still on the washed end. You're kind of getting. I think you're gonna get a free 2-0, but if you were to play them like at the end of the season, I would say 1-1. But I'm gonna say 2-0 now,
Okay.
just because YBW is still on his grief arc.
All right.
I'll go 2-0 for Jeffrey, aka Chad Westlake. He's
Oh, yeah.
gonna go ham. He's gonna
Let's go.
beat Fury in lane. You know,
Kaya
he's gonna be
Tuss.
decimated. Let's go.
Kicked from the stream. I mean, I don't want to analyze my own game. I'll just say based off my rankings, we should 2-0. I won't go into depth. CHAZZ, you're up versus Courier. Let's start from you this time. What do you think about your own team?
Yeah, we're 2-0ing.
Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough.
That's it.
Ameeno? Do you need to know who are players on Courier team, or you know?
Yeah, I just looked. You know, not to make drama. I don't remember the soundproof guy being the GOAT he is for 7K. So I'm gonna say 2-0 for CHAZZ.
Okay, that's actually an interesting take because I heard a lot of people say the soundproof is a god. I don't remember who it was, but I think
Naga,
I heard like from 3 or 4 players that he's like amazing player.
maybe. Last time I seen him was like a year and a half ago, so he could have become the GOAT. I do not know. Last
Okay.
time, I remember he was like 5,800 MMR, and it was a Naga only player. So we will see.
Well, good for him that Naga is one of the top 2 carries right now. If it gets
That
through.
is true.
I'll also say that their mid used to be 5K last PDC season. He was 5K, now he's 3.9. So.
Big valid.
Alright. Braden, you're the only one who didn't say anything yet for this team.
Yeah. I love drama. Fuck you, CHAZZ. You're getting 2-0 this week.
Yeah.
Alright. You're the only one who says that CHAZZ is losing. Everybody's 2-0. So it's hard for me because I watched the Courier vs Mana game, but like Mana's team was not great. They had a lot of internal issues, which I won't go in depth to. But it's hard to analyze how good they actually are. But I think they're good enough to take at least a game with you guys. Your team. Wait, who is your other team, CHAZZ? I already forgot. Sorry. Oh, you have. Oh, yeah. I need to. I don't trust Tron 4 still. Show me more weeks. Give me more weeks. Like show that you can do it. That's my take on your team, guys. Braden versus Gazelle. You guys were the 15th and 16th seed for me to start last week. Now you're 11th and 10th. What happens after this week?
You know, I think the only reason we're put so low is because of how unconventional our team is. I think we're going to keep shocking a lot of people in this league. I think a good goal for us is to win the first 5 games this week, or in this season. I think we sweep this one 2-0.
Alright, some confidence coming in, Ameeno.
Hell yeah, dude.
So I think, not to bash on Braden's team, but the power of an 8k4 is a lot, and it could really do a lot of damage. However, the way it stops, and not to leak strats here, you just have to stomp them in lane. That's all you gotta do, and then they're just gonna
luck.
crumble. So if you stomp like 2 lanes, which I think in this matchup, for example, they might even lose 3 lanes, then
would-
the game is the game is really rough to recover.
Our safe lane is a lock. I'll tell you that.
I don't know. This is the weakest 3-4 in the league. So guys, this is one week where you can't win your lane, guys.
That is true, but I think off can tie his lane, and then the 8k is like, tied off, but off at least can go, farm and shit. And then their mid, I hope, would stomp, considering he's like some 7k, whatever the hell. So if that goes that way, I think they should 2-0 Braden. I'm sorry, Braden. I love you.
All
I
right.
refuse to put 1-1. I think that shit's soft. So I'm just going all 2-0s.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm
CHAZZ.
gonna go 0-2. They got the PC winner Gazelle in the offlane, the value. He should just win that offlane, and then if they win their offlane, that team is way too good.
All right. You know what? I'm tempted to put 0-2 here, for the win for the Gazelle. But I trust that one of the games, Beast will go even with the 7k guy, because Beast proved like a lot of times that he can go even, with the higher MAR players. He's really good in lane, individual skill wise.
I don't think he needs to win mid in this matchup because Off's just gonna carry if the other lanes draw.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll
that's like kind of my take. Is like if mid wins or at least one other lane wins, like the game just gets omega rough.
Like Off is the best carry in the league. Like
I mean,
I
off.
put-
Oh yeah, off is really good. But so, I think this game comes a lot of it's interesting. But to me, it comes down to bans because it's kind of easy to ban out Beast. He doesn't have too many heroes he's the top tier mid, like Storm Spirit Invoker, Elder Titan, and Kansegai is also 3-4 hero pool. At least from his Dota buff, he's only Invoker and maybe a bit of a couple other heroes. I don't remember the other ones. So I think I don't know who drafts for your team, Braden. And
That's a good question. I don't remember.
Well, okay, whoever wins draft will win the game. That's what I will say. But I'll still put 0-2. Sorry, guys. I want to give you one win. I want to. And if you get one win this week, I'm giving you one win next week for sure. I don't remember who you're playing, guys, next week, but whoever you are, I'm giving you one win at least. If you
Hey, we were put 15 out of 16 in power rankings, and we're already at 11.
yeah,
People are gonna count us out. And we're gonna keep winning.
Yeah, you just win a game, go up, win a game, and then you go to the finals. All right, we're done for the predictions. The last part for today is match of the week, surprise the disappointment of the week. The match of the week is for the upcoming week. What I want to watch. I would want to watch Math Legacy. Math South. It's should be an even game. Should be a 1-1. I think it got most 1-1s with not no Tia. I'm not sure when it's played, but I want to watch it. Surprise of last week. What is the surprise of last week, guys? I have no idea. I'll give it to you.
The last take was the Braden team 2-0, I think.
Yeah, but Princess team was also one of the worst teams, at least for me. Since
True.
sure they won, but they won versus the other bad team.
Yeah, but having a safe lane sub 2k combined win is pretty crazy.
Yeah, but
2-0.
see, the thing is, the Princess gave Beast 2 of his best heroes, and those are the heroes who can carry late game, right? The Storm and the ET. So it's you give Beast his favorite heroes, and Beast stomps you. I'm okay.
And you have an AK playing Abaddon. It's pretty crazy.
I think for me the biggest surprise isn't like a particular game. It was 20 minutes into game 2 when they went high ground on us, and Beast, like, his damage alone was insane. You can even hear it in Legacy's voice, the shock that Beast gave him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a surprise.
Surprise.
He's
Either
so
that
strong.
or if you look at the predictions, I mean, Shilly and Tia.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'll put. But so I'll say the Bitchoy and Plupo's team, at least from what I thought about them, was influenced by my team scrimming them and winning in 20 minutes. But from Plupo's words, they figured out their style, and they should be way better. But yeah, I was still very surprised by them 2-0ing. I didn't think at the start that Tia team is so bad from their players. So surprise for me is the Bitchoy. For surprise for me next week, if you guys, Braden, win versus Gazelle, you will be the surprise most likely.
Oh, yeah.
But and disappointment of last week.
I think the disappointment is a team already disbanding. You know, it's kind of sucks to see a team not being able to like work out their issues
Yeah.
and like maybe issues were too big. Like I'm not like saying that in demeaning ways. Just it sucks. You know, like it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. I mean, I made this team for Nico, and it didn't work out. They had
Yeah.
I knew that they would have scheduling issues, but on top of that, they had conflicts starting from basically game 1 and basically starting from the draft of game 1, from what I know.
Yeah.
And they just decided that it's not worth it to try to replace a player and try to fix it.
Yeah,
So-
I get that.
Yeah, they Nico and Mizu. I mean, we knew about Cheddar, and they wanted to play with using a stand-in if they cannot reschedule game from Thursday to other days. But then after they registered, I learned that Mizu and Nico were both registered for the AUTL, which is the Thursday league, and
Oof.
yeah, and sure, okay, Mizu was the one to leave after week 1, after week 0. They could replace him and to try to play it out somehow, but it was just too much hassle, too much work to try to fix it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is unfortunate, to lose a team in the week 1.
Week 0.
Yeah, week 0. Alright, guys. I also put the rankings of the groups. It'll be interesting for me to see which group tends up, from week 0 to week 1.
Yeah.
The Maelstrom group was what I thought would be the way better group week 1, but now it's not longer anymore. It'll be interesting to see for me how it changes going forward. But with
That's
that
a
being
dope stat.
but with that being said, I'm glad that you guys came. I wish you all the luck this week, and
Thank you.
yeah, the content will return next week again. Peace. All right, boys.
You know who it is.